Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Eric here from E&M Guns. Are you guys tired of hearing about what's next on the infringing gun bills coming out of your state legislator? Especially if you live in states like California, Oregon, and Washington. It's a twice a year, 3 times a year deal. What if there's something you could do about it? Stay tuned. Update on that 30-day challenge to see if we can blow up YouTube. It seems to me like every Monday here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. These are new channels. We're talking about goals, which we'll go over later on in the video. 17, 18. So 18 new, and these are just today.
For Gun Safety Victory Fund launched Demand a Seat in 2021 to train grassroots volunteers, students, and gun violence survivors to take the next step in their advocacy by running for office or working on campaigns to elect gun sense candidates across the country.
I ran for office because I want to help end the gun violence crisis.
I choose to be one who gets up and does something about it.
Demand a Seat provides educational training, mentorship, and networking to encourage even more volunteers and survivors to run for office and work on campaigns at the local, state, and federal level.
So with Demand a Seat, I learned that I have to be my strongest advocate. I have to use my voice. I have to be confident in me and just take the stance that, you know what, yeah, there are others that could do that position, but so can you.
Demand a Seat has already trained nearly 600 volunteers on how to build and run winning campaigns.
As you can see from that video clip right there, that's exactly why we are seeing so many stupid gun laws come out in especially blue states. You know, red states here next 3 years we're pretty immune to it. Federal government's not gonna get too crazy with gun infringements. But you guys that live in blue states, you know, your state is soft on crime, and that's every Democratic state. They're always soft on crime. Doesn't matter. This is how I read some of the comments on my Measure 243 video. We're talking about, well, Oregon's been Democratic. Oregon's been Democratic a long time. You guys just since 2006 and 7, when you guys got Republicans out of a majority of House, Senate, or governors, when the balance just shifted to I bet you Washington's probably close. California with Gavin Newsom, you know, that he's on that show, can't accept that SIG 320, or sorry, it was 365. He can't accept that gun. He's talking about, you know, how his state has a lower homicide rate, and it's like, and then the host brings up Chicago. Well, that's a city. I'm talking about my state. Get back to the point here, Eric. This grassroots where they're teaching their volunteers how to run for office is exactly what the 2A community needs. We need, you know, like me trying to run on my own, you know, without support, without having somebody mentor me and show me what I needed to do, that would be an impossible goal. But if you get somebody like GOA or National Association for Gun Rights, you know, these 2A Foundation, a lot of these organizations like that are used to litigation and they're used to fighting, you know, in law, in courts, they would probably be a good resource if one of them would put together. I think Gun Owners America is trying to with goals. I think they're trying to teach our members, their members, how to become more of an advocate for the Second Amendment. But having better advocacy is nothing versus trying to put a 2A advocate in office. And I got to bring this clip to you. Stand by.
But knowing all the problems that made me run the first time were still there, the more I realized that if I just decided to give it up now, I'd just be a quitter. I'd be giving up on the district. I'd be giving up on all the voters who counted on me. All of you who gave to the campaign, who volunteered, door knocked. As much as it's more comfortable to just look the other way, I can't bow out of a fight if I know I can make a difference. It's just not how I'm wired. Texas District 23 deserves a real conservative, not a cheap fake who plays one on TV.
Texas is the new Hollywood.
Or sometimes weirdly just forgets to try to. Somebody who actually understands and respects the Constitution, not just as like a cheap line, but actually respects it. Someone who will vote not just to protect, but to enhance your gun rights, not vote to throw them away when it gets inconvenient. Someone who will actually put America first, not talk about being America first while giving billions of dollars to foreign countries while America goes trillions deeper into debt. Someone who will actually vote to protect America's borders, not just claim that they will on TV during election season. Texas deserves better than Tony. I'm willing to put my life to the side to stand up and take that fight. And if I can, I'd like to ask for your help just one more time to help me do it. Last time, I think we might have actually broken a record for a number of small dollar donors in a congressional race. The amount of you guys that were able to put together even just $5, $10, $20 blew away the DC professionals. I'm not even kidding. I had these conversations after the race with DC types who do political data for a living.
That's where we're going to make the real difference, is if we can get together and put 2A advocates in Congress, in City Council, mayors, senators, Congress, House of Representatives. Those are where the real victory for protecting our Second Amendment rights are going to come from, is when we can put a 2A advocate. It's like seeing Brandon Herrera there, the AK guy. Gonna go again. 2 years ago he tried, came pretty close. He's now going to try again. So I encourage you folks that live in blue states, don't dismiss that idea. That is, if you start at City Council, that is a start. That's where you can get your feet in the door and actually learn and grow. So those of you that live in blue states that are tired of the gun grabbing nonsense that comes out of your state, I encourage you to get involved. And I'd be willing to bet you if you contacted someone over to GOA, they could probably give you an idea of where you would want to, try to petition to become, run for an office or run for a seat. You guys have a blessed week. Love you. Peace out.